Good morning students. Welcome back to my computer online class. We were studying 5th chapter from your computer book, right? The chapter name is Fun with Paint. So we have discussed some topics in our previous class, right? So today let's continue the chapter and let's study the rest topics. Okay, so all of you open your books, page number 42. See how to draw the picture of a bird. We draw picture of a bird by using pencil or paper or color, right? So we can draw a picture of a bird on a computer also. Okay, let us draw a picture of a bird by using different commands. We can draw a picture by using different types of commands. The following are the steps to draw the picture of a bird. So here some steps are given which we have to follow to draw the picture of a bird. See, select the oval from the shapes group and draw a circle. So in the shapes group, here a oval is present, right? So we have to select that oval from the shapes group. Step 2, select the triangle from the shapes group and draw the tail of the bird. So in the shapes group, triangle is present, right? So we have to select that triangle to draw the tail of the bird. Now see step 3, select the brush from the brushes group and draw the wings and beak of the bird. And in the brushes group there is a brush, so we can select that brush to draw the wings and beak of the bird. The brush should be used in the same way as pencil. We can use the brush as we use the pencil. Okay, so like that, by using these steps we can draw the picture. Okay, now see step 4. Now select pencil from the tools group and draw 2 legs of the bird. So in the tools group pencil is present, so we have to select the pencil in the step number 4 to draw 2 legs of the bird. How many legs are there in bird? There are 2 legs. Okay, step 5, select fill with color from the tools group and color the different parts of the bird with different colors. So you can use select fill with color. This mug, this is present in the tools group, so you can select this fill with color and color the different parts of the bird with different colors. So you can use your favorite colors to color that bird. Okay, so like this. Now see step 6, click text A from the tools group. So in the tools group text is present, so we have to select the text. And then see step 7, drag and draw a text box in the drawing area. We have to drag and draw a text box to write something. Step 8, type I am a bird, I can fly in the sky. So in that box you can write I am a bird, I can fly in the sky, and click anywhere outside the text box. And after that click anywhere outside this box. Okay, here you can select anywhere outside this box. Understand? Now see image and clipboard group on the ribbon. After using some command in tools and shapes group on the home tab of the ribbon, let us now learn to use some of the commands in image group and clipboard group. So we learned about how to use tools groups and shapes group, and let us now learn to use some of the commands in image group and also clipboard group. Okay, so this is the clipboard group. and this is the image group. This is image group. Okay. See, selecting and drawing. How can we select and draw? Selection is one of the main activities in MS Paint. Selection is one of the main activities in MS Paint. You need it for different purposes such as cut and copy on apply to an image. So if you want to cut and copy, then you need this. You need selection. Okay. You can select the whole or part of a drawing using the select command in the image group. So in the image group there is a select command. So you can use that select command to select whole part or a small part of your drawing. Selection can be two types: rectangular selection and free form selection. Selection can be two types: rectangular and free form selection. Okay, rectangular selection, this is used to select any rectangular or square part of the image. So we can use rectangular selection to select any rectangular or square part of the image. There are following steps to use the rectangular selection. Step 1, click select from the image group. First of all, from the image group, here select is present, select command is present. So first you have to click on the image group, then choose rectangular selection. Here after you select this option, then you see rectangular selection, free form selection, and now we are learning about rectangular selection, so click on the rectangular selection. Okay. Step 2, click and drag over the area of the drawing or picture until it is selected. So you can click and drag over the area of the drawing or picture until it is selected. You see a dotted box around the image. After you select, you will see a dotted box around the image. It indicates that the area has been selected. If you see dotted box around the image, that indicates that the area has been selected. Okay. Here the tail is selected by using rectangular selection. So this is the rectangle. Okay. Now see free form selection. This is used to select an irregular shaped area of an image or pictures. If you want to select an irregular shaped area, then you can use free form selection. Free form selection is used to select any irregular shaped area of a picture. Okay. There are some following steps to use free form selection. Step 1, click select from the image group. Same, first you have to select from the image group. Now choose free form selection from the pop down list. So here a list appear, then you can select free form selection to select any irregular shaped area of your image. Okay. Now see step 2, click and drag mouse irregularly freehand around the area of the image which you want to select. So you have to use your mouse irregularly around the area of image which you want to select. You see a dotted box around the image, it indicates that the area has been selected. You should use your mouse to select an irregular area. Okay. So like this is not rectangular shape, we can consider this as irregular shape. So we used free form selection to select this part. Okay. So like that you can use free form selection to select any kind of irregular part of a picture. Understand? So students, it's your today's class. You will understand in our practical classes very clearly. Okay. So let's wait after you will do practical, it will be more clear to you and you can very comfortably and very easily draw any kind of picture and you can do any kind of thing in the computer. Okay students, so it's your today's class. Hope you all understand today's topics. Thank you. Have a nice day ahead.